Okay. We're gonna give this a try. My Lizzie'd be so proud of me. We're on time.
So on time.
So she's
Do you
in
think
Hawaii.
she's watching us?
Well, no, because when we talked before she left, she's like, well, I could maybe do this week, but next week I can't because I'm going to be on a cruise.
Oh.
She's in Hawaii. I hope not by the volcanoes. But oh my gosh, did you see on the news that volcano that's going off in Italy?
Oh, I didn't.
And there was a great big tourist group that was up there by it that
had to run.
Oh yeah, their tour guide took them and they got down off of that mountain.
Good. I hope they're all safe.
Well,
but I'm kind of excited about Lizzie and her cruise.
I know, but did you know there was a volcano that just went off over there too?
No.
Well, do you not watch the news ever? Okay, I don't blame you.
No.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Deanna, because you know there's too much nonsensical stuff going on in our world.
I will read a paper once in a while.
I read the Box Elder paper. Of course, there's never anything, you know. I mean, that's a whole nother story. Oh, we don't have to go there, right? Okay, so yeah, so Miss Liz took our Kate. Katie just graduated from high school, and Miss Liz took Kate
really
to
exciting
Hawaii
times.
for 2 weeks for just a
Kate
mama
looked
daughter.
Just so beautiful.
Oh, isn't she gorgeous? And she's such a nice young lady.
Yeah.
That's a great family.
That's a really fun family.
Just spoiler alert. So our Ren really wants to be on Facebook Live with us.
Oh,
so
well,
you watch for this. Well, he's got to wait until Mama's here because I don't know that he would be comfortable with just
No.
me.
His mama needs to.
But this summer,
I think
he
that's
asks
a
her all the
great
time,
idea.
Mom, when can I do Facebook Live? And she's like, let me ask Fran. I said, every day. Oh, yeah, that little dude. Oh, gosh, he's so fun.
Think about the wonderful tips he'll give.
Oh, he might bring some of his tools.
Well, and let him bring those tools.
Mm-hmm. It's so fun to hear the stories about him and his daddy working out in the shed together, and it's just starting. Yeah. But we got to get on with it today because we have something important to talk about today.
You know, we really do, and it's organically is happening in the store
a lot.
Last few weeks I feel like we have had this question more and more.
Mm-hmm. So here's the question: do you pre-wash your fabric? We do not. Now, having said that, may it come back and bite me in the fanny?
Yes.
On occasion. So here's what I tell people. No, I do not pre-wash my fabric for several reasons. However, if you have like a really saturated color, like red, navy blue, I mean, anything that's just really dark and you're worried about it.
Or you don't know where it came from, or it's been handed down to you, or there's a variety of ways we get fabric. You might want to test it.
And so here's what I do. I wet a white paper towel and I just go over on the corner of that fabric and I just rub on it a little bit. And if my paper towel comes up with a lot of color, then I might need to throw it in my washing machine with some
color catcher.
Color catcher, absolutely. Now, here's why I don't wash my, because I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to iron all those wrinkles out.
This already.
I know, it's too many wrinkles. When you pre-wash your fabric, oh my gosh, it takes me a day and a half just to get those wrinkles out of there. So I hate to do that, but my biggest reason is I love that sizing in my fabric. I feel like when I go to cut my pieces, my fabric doesn't move around as much on me.
No, I feel like my cuts are cleaner.
Yes. Yeah. Me too. Now, but here's what I do because we know if you're working with a good quality of cotton, we know that those fabrics are going to shrink when they're washed, right? Now, I will say this. I love it after I've made a quilt and I wash it that first time. It crumples all up and it looks like a nice old antique.
I love that
quilt.
too.
I do. But just so I know how much shrinkage I'm going to get, I starch everything. So before I even cut anything out, I will take my whole piece of fabric and I starch it. Even if it's a 3-yard cut, it might take me a little longer. But I starch, and my favorite kind of starch is the Magic quilting spring starch. Magic. I love that one. Best Press is an amazing product as well. I feel like the Magic gives it a little more body.
Mhm.
And then there's another one called Flatter. Now I
Oh, I like
love the
Flatter.
smell of Flatter, but
Mhm.
it doesn't starch your fabric.
Not like Best Press or the other.
No,
or, what is it? Quilters.
Quilters
Yeah,
Magic.
Magic. Yeah.
Um, so it smells really good. I like it when I'm ironing my clothes because it does smell real nice, but not my fabric.
Well, and with the spray start, like Best Press or Quilters Magic, you can control how much body. Okay, you can
Yes.
control how much body you have. So some of us like it a little bit, not stiffer, but yeah, stiffer.
A little firmer.
Yeah, a
sure,
little firmer.
sure.
Okay.
Now, if you're Lynn, you like it to stand up by itself.
It goes like this. And
Okay.
it just
Now, I had this brainstorm with my pick-a-pedal fabrics, and mind you, some of these are 1/8 yard cuts, right? I thought, oh my gosh, so many pieces. I'm gonna wear my hand out.
Mhm.
So I put them in my sink. I poured my
Oh.
starch over them, squished them, threw them in my dryer.
And
Spent 2 days ironing them afterwards. Don't ever do that again, friend. I said, oh.
it's better to spray.
Yes.
Okay, but even our sprayers,
Well, okay.
they do a better job than the squirt.
They do a better job than that. And that Magic one, its sprayer is really nice. It never spits on. I have never had that, and I've had the same sprayer since I've been using this for probably 3 years now.
Wow.
And it never leaves drops on my fabric,
great.
which sometimes Best Press
It
does. But here's the thing: our Magic spray, it doesn't smell.
Mm-mm.
I like the smell, so I cheat. I put a little bit of Best Press in with it, so then I can sniff it.
Yeah, that's good.
I know, just
Yeah.
a little. Doesn't need to be the whole thing.
And I think you can be very surprised when you're doing that spraying. I have actually watched my fabric contract a little bit.
Yeah,
so you
it
do
does
need
shrink.
to do something.
It does
Yeah.
shrink up with your spraying. Now, depending on how much starch you're going to put on it. I mean, if you're just doing it's probably not going to a whole lot, and that's okay. Because here's the thing: if you know where the fabric come from and it's a good quilt shop quality fabric, and some of them do shrink more than others. Like some company, from company to company, you will even get different shrinkage on that. But so I always pre-starch my fabric. Again, I like a little extra when I'm cutting my pieces out. So now I don't wash. I spray, iron. Now I'm ready to cut out.
Okay. I let mine dry.
Okay. And that's what I was just going to say. If I have time, I will do that.
Yeah.
But I'm usually like, okay, I have to hurry and get this done because now I got to cut it out.
And the ironing will dry it and give it that little body.
I have this lovely old antique clothes dryer that I will spray, bring it up into my family room, set it all up, and put my pieces over. It just looks so cute.
It does look pretty.
It looks cute.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's say you do want to wash your fabric.
Okay.
All right. Do you wash it with soap?
Oh.
Do you put fabric softener in? Do you just throw it in your washing machine and then in your dryer? And then it comes out really crumply. And if you do that, then do you throw a fabric sheet in with it? So many questions. I don't do any of that.
I wonder if a little bit of the softener in the wash, so Downy or something, I wonder if that would keep the wrinkles out more. But then you've got all that.
And then you got all those strings,
micro
dryer balls.
Oh, the wool
dryer balls really help with some of that wrinkling. Now, it is 100% cotton, so it's going to wrinkle it no matter what you do. So then you got to spray it down a little bit when you go to iron it. So
with your Best Press or your quilters.
Yeah, with
Magic.
whatever you like to use.
Yeah.
So now, I do know that some people. Did you know that some of the chemicals that they put on there, do you know what they are?
From the factory?
Formaldehyde.
Oh.
That's why this is why our fabrics don't mold or go bad in our stash.
Yeah.
With formaldehyde in them, you guys. That's why they stay good.
Now I know.
Now you know. So, you know, it's what they do to us when they die. And so I guess it's what
so we don't mold.
So No, I don't know. I don't want to look at that, man. I'm going in the furnace, so I'm not worried about that part. But I do know that some people have skin sensitivities, and so if you're ever working with a fabric and you're like, ooh, I mean, other than drying your skin out, because we all know how much fabric dries your skin.
Good.
So, but if you're extra itchy or you notice any kind of a rash, it could be the chemicals that they use in processing those fabrics.
So tell me about, because I know some applicators they want all of that removed.
Not me.
I like that in there too.
I do like that in there. I feel like I can turn it better.
And it holds its
Yeah, otherwise you just got this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. I do. I do not launder my fabric. I starch everything before I ever start and
iron it.
Yeah, and iron it. Okay, but be careful. We press, right?
We do press,
because when you're ironing, what happens?
It's going to shrink.
It's going to shrink.
Or
it's going to distort.
Yeah.
It's going to shrink. Anyway.
So I did a sample once for the store, and it looked so pretty before I quilted it. And I didn't press it. I ironed it, and it had a lot of straight seams. It was strip piece, little teeny strip piece. And do you know those seams just went all skiwampus, and I just was heart sick.
So, you know, when
you have to be so careful.
You do. And it's press. It's press. We're pressing. We're not ironing. Because when you do this, you're moving that fabric around.
And those threads, all of those threads interlocking.
And so whether it's cut on the straight or it's cut on the bias, it's still going to stretch sometimes. So sometimes when you're doing strip sets, and then when you're pressing those, you can end up with a real rainbow. Right?
Yeah.
Real rainbow.
And it's happened to all of us.
Oh, I've had many
rainbows.
rainbows.
I really learned something with that sample. It's like,
it's press. Yep, absolutely. So I can see that Miss Audrey is watching. Good morning, Miss Audrey. Thank you for joining us. I hope I can read. I hope I didn't just mutilate her name.
You said.
Oh, it did said it's Audrey. Yeah. Good morning, sweet Audrey. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad to know somebody joined us because I didn't know if we, you know, if she goes off and leaves me, I count
we don't
on.
know what's happening. Erin's a lot often here too. Bless her heart.
Well, because Erin and I are now the A-.
Oh, and I'm the B+.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
And I'm a D. for dumb. D for dumb. Because this technology stuff, no.
Hi, Colleen. Colleen just said, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning, sweet Colleen. That's right. Do you know that Colleen used to work with us?
No.
Yes, when we were in the building next door, our sweet Colleen. And then she went and moved.
Oh.
I know.
What were you thinking? You could be here.
You could be here. You could also be on the B+ team, Colleen. We would take you. And Christiana's here working this morning, and she helped us figure out how to get this on here. Because I know where the tripod and the microphones are.
After that tripod, that was good.
But we got it. We got it. We got it. And so you never know what we're going to talk about next week because you just never know because Liz will still be gone. So it's gonna. But it'll have to be Erin that helps me next week because you won't be here next Tuesday, right?
No.
Yeah. But that's okay. Erin already knows how to do all of this.
She's got good things to say too. What other fabric
tips can we give people?
Yeah.
Not all fabric is created equally. So let's talk about fabric for just a second. I'm a little sad about this. A lot of the fabric now is being digitally printed, which some mills do a better job than others. And so I'm carefully watching the fabrics because sometimes those digitally printed fabrics, they run. When you hit those strings, the threads with your needle, it can pull threads. And I know a lot of long arm people are like, please don't bring me a quilt back that is a digitally printed one. But more and more the companies are going to that. I'm afraid that's kind of the world that we're living in right now. And so I'm just watching, and if some of the companies aren't the quality that I think we need to be selling at our store, I'm not going to order them anymore.
You've also sent some back already.
I have.
Yeah. Some beautiful lines that just were not
good.
Yeah.
Just not good. I'm like,
No.
I don't feel good selling because it's the same. Well, everything now is more.
Right,
I mean, all the
right.
prices on everything has just gone up again, and we're being slapped with tariffs, which really aren't in effect yet. So if any of you fabric companies are listening to me, why are you putting tariffs on fabric that you already got, that you don't even know what the tariff is going to be? So I'm a little miffed right now about some of that.
In the way they are.
So we'll see. It's an interesting world that we live in right now. It's an interesting industry that I am in. So we'll just keep an eye on it, and we'll do the best that we can. I mean, pattern designers are raising their prices ridiculous amounts, and I could go on all day about that because it makes me cranky.
Can't have that. We're just starting our day. We cannot have that.
You can be cranky to begin with. Because if you start your day cranky, it just goes downhill from there, right? So don't do that.
Quickly.
So who else says hi to us this morning?
Shirley Hart.
Good morning, Miss Shirley. Thank you for joining us as well. So we just do the best that we can. Know that
we're providing the quality fabric that you're used to.
Yes, and I'm going to keep those prices as close to. I'm not going to keep them as close to. I will keep them as low as I possibly can with only the increase that's come to me. I don't believe in gouging people. I don't like it when I feel like that's what's happening to our industry, because that's kind of how I'm feeling. So, but it can be grouchy.
Got any lines coming in?
Oh my gosh. I should have brought those over from that just came yesterday. Rachel Howard. Oh my gosh. Do you know who Rachel is? Rachel is Tula's tattoo artist.
And she's got a line.
It just came in yesterday. It's a Halloween line.
Well, you know how we feel about that.
We love it's so very cute. It's really good. It is really good. Who else is saying good morning to me? Miss Pam Checkets. Good morning, sweet Pam. So that came in. Oh my gosh, Christiane is working really hard on our Make It Merry Block of the Month kit, which she finished the quilt. Roxy's got it now. Oh, Erin just did the cutest Halloween one that Roxy just quilted and brought back in.
Can't wait.
And the cutest little backpack. Oh my gosh, did you see Erin's backpack up there? So it's a panel from Riley Blake, and there are two backpacks on the panel. Oh, it's just this darling. It's so cute.
I did see the inside that we picked last week.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's really cute. So Erin's got that done, and over there, I am frantically working on our mystery. Oh goodness!
Good.
So we're going to have a mystery retreat. I think it's the 20th and 21st of June. Oh, that's coming up. I got to get busy. I can't be here yik yakking all day.
You're always busy.
This is true. Anyway, I'm really excited about how this one's turning out. It's going to be really fun. So we do have a few spots left for that. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, our Pick a Pedal, we signed up 3 lovely ladies from California.
It is amazing.
And the lady that called to ask me some questions about it yesterday, she said, okay, is this all hand piecing or can I do some on the machine? And I said, you can do quite a bit of it on the machine. Even the applique part that we're doing later on, if you want to do that on your machine, hey, it's your quilt. You can do whatever you would like to with it. But I'm pretty excited because what I've done so far, I've done on my sewing machine.
And it looks beautiful.
And it's pretty good. So we're excited about that. And let's see, what other new ones do we have coming out right now?
We've got Christmas stuff in.
Yes. I gotta find somebody to pawn that beautiful Kansas Trouble. It's so pretty.
The Christmas?
Yeah. Did you do that one? I just found somebody to buy.
Isn't that the one I'm doing?
Vintage Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, see, you take a month off sick and look what happens. It takes care of you. So there you go.
Beautiful.
Good.
It will be up soon.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Good. And what other ones do we have, Miss Christiane?
Currently, or that will be coming?
Oh, we have so many that are coming. My head's exploding.
You need to come in the store and see.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Such fun ones. And oh gosh, last week I met with our Free Spirit rep.
yeah.
Oh, the new Tula. What's it called? Gray Wort? Gray Wort. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
And then Thursday I met with my Henry Glass, and of course I ordered Simple Whatnots again.
Good.
Of course I did that. And today
Good.
I'm meeting with Jane.
I see that.
So much.
so much meeting. Good.
So much meeting, but this is good. This
It's
is good.
always happening here.
It
There's
is.
new stuff all the time.
Well, because it has to. Have you ever gone into a quilt shop and 6 months later gone in and it was the same old stuff?
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
have.
I've already seen this. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yep.
I'm done.
Not here.
Not here. I keep all my girls so busy
You-
that
It's
I
a good
kind
thing.
of do. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, we like it. Keeps
we
us
do.
young. No.
Oh. Can I tell
Theoretically.
myself that when I look in the mirror tomorrow morning? Oh, that is not young. Deanna lied to me.
Liar.
She liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. There you go. There you go. Anyway, we hope that we've taught you something new
Yeah.
about fabrics today. And there are no quilt police at Village Dry Goods. We don't do that to anyone. If you like to wash your fabrics, we say good for you.
Yeah.
If you don't, we say
Yeah.
that's okay too, whatever it is. And I know in the olden days we used to
Yeah.
wash everything when I first started because the dyes weren't as good back
And they
then,
did
and the
bleed.
fabric, and they did bleed, and the fabrics weren't as good as what we have nowadays. So in the olden days we did wash everything. Nowadays, no, we don't have to do that. So it's a good thing.
But if you don't starch, try it because
Try
I
it.
think you'll like it.
I
Yeah.
starch everything. I do. Well, we will say ta-ta for this week,
Okay.
and I'll be back next. Hopefully, I'll be back
You
next
will
week.
absolutely be
I
back
will be
next
back
week.
next week, probably with Erin. I got to see if I can
Rope her in.
rope her right on in. Say, Erin, I'm gonna need your help, girl. So we hope you all have a lovely week, and remember the 5-10-second rule. Smile, say hello, and do something kind for yourself this week. So take care, everyone, and we will talk with you next week.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye for now.